Is this what you really think I look like? Now that's just funny. You put this picture up on your wall and you sit there and you pray to this? You pray to this picture. Come on now, you don't know that this is an idol? What the heck?
How can you be so deceived, Catholic women? Did you actually read his word for yourself? Are you reading it? We were warned by Messiah himself in Matthew 24 to not let anyone deceive us. And here you are venerating this Mother Mary statue. Do you know the etymology of the word venerate, veneration? Because it goes deeper than even just great respect. It's an act of soliciting the goodwill of a deity, demonstration of respect or awe. It's a demonstration, an act to serve, okay? To solicit the goodwill of a deity, a little g God. Do you know Jehovah's commandments? Exodus 20 verse 3, thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I am the Lord your God, and I'm a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. And this is repeated again in Deuteronomy 5. 1 John 2:4, whoever says, I know him, but does not do what he commands is a liar, and the truth is not in him. Praying and bowing down, venerating, or respecting this Queen of Heaven-like statue is going to get you, at best, thrown into the Great Tribulation, and at worst, it's going to get you thrown into the lake of fire, which is the second death. In Leviticus 26:1, it says, you shall make for yourself no idols, nor graven images, neither rear you up a standing image, neither shall you set up any image of stone in your land to bow down unto it, for I am the Lord your God. Jeremiah 7:18, the children gather wood, and the fathers kindle the fire, and the women knead their dough to make cakes to the Queen of Heaven, and to pour out drink offerings unto other gods, that they may provoke me to anger. That was Jehovah speaking. But we will certainly do whatsoever thing goeth forth. This is Jeremiah 44:17, by the way. But we will certainly do whatsoever thing goeth forth out of our own mouth to burn incense unto the Queen of Heaven. Don't y'all like candles or something like that around the statue? And to pour out drink offerings unto her, as we have done, we and our fathers, our kings and our princes in the city of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem. For then had we plenty of victuals and were well and saw no evil. But since we left off to burn incense to the Queen of Heaven and to pour out drink offerings unto her, we have wanted all things and have been consumed by the sword and by famine. And again, you see this in Hosea 4:12. My people ask counsel at their stocks, and their staff declareth unto them. For the spirit of whoredoms, because that's idolatry, which is adultery against the Most High. Okay, the spirit of whoredoms has caused them to err, and they have gone a whoring from under their God. They sacrifice upon the tops of the mountains. That's an idiom for places of worship, and burn incense upon the hills under oaks and poplars and elms, because the shadow thereof is good. Therefore your daughters shall commit whoredom, and your spouses shall commit adultery. Hosea 5:4, they will not frame their doings to turn unto their God, for the spirit of whoredoms is in the midst of them, and they have not known the Lord, because the truth isn't in them. Hosea 5:4, their deeds, again, this is, I'm going to read a different version here. Their deeds do not allow them to turn back to their Elohim, for the spirit of their whorings is among them, and they do not know Jehovah. In Isaiah 42:8, I am Jehovah. That is my name, and my esteem I do not give to another, nor my praise to idols. Jeremiah 10:8, but they are altogether brutish and foolish. The stock is a doctrine of vanities. Silver spread into plates is brought from Tarshish, and gold from Uphaz. The work of the workman in the hands of the founder. Blue and purple is their clothing. They are all the work of cunning men. Psalm 97:7. All are put to shame who serve carved images, those boasting of matters of nothing. Bow yourselves to him, all you mighty ones. And that's exactly right. He's going to have it to where every knee will bow and every single tongue will confess. Because of you doing this idolatry, he sends you a strong delusion. You can see this in 2 Thessalonians 2, verse 9. The coming of the lawless one is according to the working of Satan with all power and signs and wonders of falsehood, and with all deceit of unrighteousness, and those perishing, because they did not receive the love of the truth in order for them to be saved. And for this reason, Elohim sends them a working of delusion for them to believe the falsehood. What are the spiritual implications of this happening for thousands of years of making these Mary statues and other idols and people praying? They say, oh, I don't pray to Mary, but you're praying right in front of it. You're bowing down. You're worshiping. It's an act of service, veneration, okay, to a little g God. So what are the spiritual implications? You can see this in Romans 1, 18 through, chapter 1, verse 18 through 32. You know, it's everything that's going wrong in the world is because we as women have listened to pastors because we longed for it one time, you know, Isaiah 30:10, those ear tickling smooth words, and we were lied to. And that's the thing. It says, I believe in Jeremiah 16:19, that we inherited lies from our fathers. We have to search these matters out ourselves. We have to seek him, Jehovah, with our whole heart to truly find him. Not to mention, you know, this causes spiritual blindness and deafness when we do the things that displease him. And we see that in Psalms 115, verse 4 through 8, Psalms 135, verse 15 through 18. You know, the only way that you're going to see what I'm talking about is to pull the idolatry out of your eye. The statues, the Christmas trees, the Easter. Open his word and start getting sanctified in his truth, not these man-made traditions of men. Get into his holy covenant of promise and keep his 10 commandments and eat spiritually clean.